And so, we'll let you know when it's gone. I mean, I have on the Labradorite.
Labradorite. By the time the show is over, you're gonna have that Labradorite down perfectly.
I see that I'm doing it perfectly, so.
You are, you're perfect.
You're right. Okay, so, I heart this. Okay, this is the 5.
Hey, that was the name of it.
Oh, I heart this?
You took my words.
5.7 carats. See, we think alike, Carol. 5.7 carats of this To Die For heart ring. It's just so beautiful, and I think that if you love hearts, it's Valentine's Day, but really the heart is just the symbol of love. So if there's somebody that you just adore, whether it's your mom, your grandmother, your daughter who just graduated, $28 to get home this very unique heart-shaped ring. You don't see this type of ring, it's faceted. The color alone, the pop of color, it's pink amethyst and pink sapphire.
How about how pretty that looks together? My Kunzite gazillion dollar best ever Camelot ring, and this magnificent, I have to tell you, this looks really good with this. Okay, I call this ring In a Heartbeat, because In a Heartbeat, when I sold the original pink diamond version of this, I sold it about...
And just real quick, if they want the Kunzite, it's only 9 left.
Oh, only size 9 left.
Oh no, only 9 of them left.
9 of the rings left.
We have size 5, 6, 7, 8. And here's the item number, 646. 900, only 9 left. Do not miss out on this ring, and look how cute that is with the pinky ring. Doesn't that look good together? Oh,
so that heart pinky ring, which can go on any finger. I'm actually wearing it on my middle finger, so you can just get an idea of how it looks on different fingers and then different skin tones. It's beautiful on all of our skin tones. It also has this beautiful, it's Rose de France, which is a soft pink amethyst, very feminine. But this ring, this heart-shaped ring, I sold it 20 years ago, or 18 years ago maybe, to a major celebrity. And it was the engagement ring that he gave his then ex-wife. I mean, now it's his ex-wife.
Oh, no.
Then it was his fiance. But In a Heartbeat, pink diamonds gained such notoriety. Might have been 15 years ago, I can't remember. But anyway, pink diamonds gained such notoriety.
You're gonna have to tell me when we go into commercial. Okay,
yeah,
keep going. Okay.
So, I call this In a Heartbeat because In a Heartbeat, the heart shape and pink diamonds became one of the most in vogue, and nobody had ever wanted a heart-shaped diamond. Nobody was looking at pink because they're $2 million. And all of a sudden, In a Heartbeat, this became the look.
$2 million?
A good pink diamond can be $1 million a carat for a very fine pink diamond.
I really need to know who the celebrity is. Oh, wow.
Shh.
Okay.
I will tell you. Anyway.
Okay, continue.
So what I did with the white zircon, so this is hand-cut white zircon that I've put around a very large Rose de France heart. The zircon looks, it is natural and it is from the earth, and it is as brilliant as any diamond that I've ever seen. The size of this heart is 4.77 carats. So you're looking at an almost 5-carat beautiful heart. I mean, Valentine's Day is coming up, and I'm not a big believer in waiting for a man to buy me a piece of jewelry. I kind of am a big believer in buying it for myself.
You go, girl.
Or buying it for, you know, I know a lot of women, maybe some of you are watching, who need to ask their husbands for permission to buy a piece of jewelry. And here's my feeling. Do you have to ask him for permission to buy his steak? Because honestly, at $114, this is less than a grocery shopping trip, and it's a gift of love and a gift of forever. And I'd like to give this ring to my mom because she is truly my Valentine. She's my mother's the love of my life.
That's so sweet. What's her name?
It's true. Harriet.
Harriet.
It was her birthday a week ago.
Happy birthday, Harriet.
She's not on.
I love my mom too.
She might tape it though.
Oh, okay.
But in any case, I think giving a gift of love to yourself, to your aunt, to your mom, to your daughter, it's a beautiful, beautiful way to say I love you with a piece of real, fine, amazing gemstone jewelry.